I hope it doesn't have the wrong overtones, but he's been not only a good friend of myself and my family and my wife Randall, who I'd like to have us join me now. I think the world of him and his family, and if every American were as sterling a character as Tom, we'd have a different country, a better country. Well, Randall and I want to welcome you to our home. It's a good starter home. We'll see you later. But we're delighted you could be present with us here tonight. We want to share this home with you and share the good times because a number of you know each other and sometimes don't have a chance to get together with each other and enjoy each other's company. We promised scotch and sunset. Okay, here's the scotch, and I think there's some wine and other beverages too. But let's take a sip and a toast to Tom Fuentes. Here, here. And when at 7:34 precisely, the sun will go down. We dialed it up that way so it will. And if it doesn't do that, it means that my magic is not working. We're all here because of course, our special guest, Keith Carlson. Keith is a wonderful guy, and believe it or not, although we just recently moved to Orange County, we met Keith and Amy and their family early on because of the kids. And they have more than we do. We have 2 boys, and they have 3 girls and 1 boy. Am I right? They're all registered to vote already. And we believe in voting no matter what your age, and you can also vote from the graveyard if you're a Republican. That's the only way the Democrats have won in the past, so we may need to adopt a few of their techniques, especially if we live in Chicago, which thank God we don't. In any case, Keith has been is a candidate for the Assembly, as you know. Of course, the Assembly is one of the worst places where democratic liberalism is practiced. So I think you all are brave in coming here because there's a Democrat at the end of our driveway who's taking names and license numbers. So when you get a call, I said, I didn't know anything about it, it's just for Keith. In any case, I know that over the years I've put a lot of energy into the Republican Party and conservative principles, but I know you all have too, so we're colleagues in a battle. At the Assembly, we need Keith, obviously. He'd be a great improvement over any Democrat senator or assemblyman you could pick. And of course, because he's so sharp, so smooth, and so bright, and so principled, I'm hoping this is just the latest step on your drive to the presidency. I came from Washington, D.C., and I'm not going back until Keith is president. Now, they need help in Sacramento, and Amy, it'll be a sacrifice on your part too, but we'll do what you can. We'll have you over for parties when you're gone, and that's pretty good. There's various benefits to being elected. I also know that you're aware that California is in the nation's spotlight, especially the legislature. Now we've got Moonbeam too, but I think the place to start is tonight here with Keith and his friends and his supporters. One of the things I'd like to say is not only does he spend time with the political world and his law profession, he also attended 2 different universities, and everyone in Orange County has seems to take a side. Keith has gotten degrees from both USC and UCLA. Now, what side do you sit on? Both sides, there you go. There's a politician. Or he sits on the Republican side, so I'll let him speak for himself.
Boo. They own the Bruin thing, man. Yeah.
Okay, well, I will...
That's all you're getting at.
Okay, well, it's nice to see all of you. After the formal part of our ceremonies and our time this evening, you're welcome to come back into our home. There's more beverage and food and good conversation. I thank you all for coming to support our man, Keith Carlson.